Empty. Hot. Remember the young crew member you've seen far as writhing in pain inside the chamber. Panel showing his vitals blinking red as the panel showing the temperature inside the capsule. Looks like the chamber is overheated and we should cool it down. Can I get something from down there? Okay, we're gonna have to go back down. We'll see if the access card C works too. Go down. Yeah, let's go to the engine room first. See if we can find something to cool him down. I believe there's no way to get ice from here. Okay. Never mind. It's just gonna boil. Wait, device. It's like the cooling system. Good. Man, I didn't know that. Okay, we'll try C. Access granted. Floor. It's completely empty. I don't think anyone lived here for a while. Will you let me into B again? Let's go back up. Go back in this room since we have faith. I don't know if we'll power up all the rooms. Prepare you speak request to the worthy. Spirit. Worthy has heard your prayer. I will give you their answer soon. So the world only wants to talk to you. Why can't I hear the answer straight from them? You asked the wrong question, Acolyte. You must ask why you are not worthy of the direct conversation with them. Worthy of the worthy. Does the author know what the tautology is? In any case, I specifically was created in the supposed image of the worthy. Therefore, I receive signals from them. You were created, I thought you were human. Worthy has declared their will. You may activate the device. Indicators and messages start up to life. Thank you, O Worthy. Warning. Insufficient energy limited. Functional available. Oh, so we gotta pick? Armory? My God. The big gun. Panel inside decorative metal frame with Thor motif. How does it turn on? Maybe it runs on faith too. You look under the panel, see familiar empty compartment. Designed to fit a flask of faith. I'll leave it. Another prayer. And the voice of the disciples will resound along the Black River from shore to shore. Resource to or for source to mouth. Write it down. Voice. Oh, I Can't go any further. Oh, gotta leave. That would make sense. Oh. Your hand off the weapon. Get your hand off the weapon. Leave it. Yeah, don't touch the beams. Ventilation shaft. Oh, is this the infirmary? They got crayons here. Hard note, it underlines the fact that there was a sharp increase in suicides on Earth after our crew took Excalibur off the planet. Yes. It's like you have to teach little kids. You don't have to touch everything. Can I go out this way? Not. I'm assuming this is the infirmary? Ventilation shaft, maybe there? I think I see a way of shutting it off. Learned a morbid fact yesterday. Let's unlock. Kitchen. 7th highest suicide rate. Oh. Oh, we can cool the guy down. Wonder why. Try the door. Pulling the cold handle and no strength. No results. Not gonna work. Maybe there's a knife somewhere in the kitchen. A knife? Are you joking? You need a sledgehammer and chisel to break this ice. Or an ice pick. Sure, there must be an ice pick around here, right? All for that space ice claiming they do. It doesn't have to be an actual ice pick, but there must be some kind of similar tool here. I don't see anything next to the table. Maybe you should ask your neighbor. I think my neighbors all hate me now, but I'll try. Oh my god, we gotta go back and see if he has an ice pick. Because our winners suck. Can't deny that. Winners do suck. Who's there? It's a teen. Who? Your neighbor. I see. I'm looking for a pickaxe. Do you happen to have one? A pickaxe? What the hell's going on in your apartment? Renovations? More renovations? And where's my sledgehammer anyway? And my shovel? They're fine. I'm just knocking down a wall with your sledgehammer and got stuck in it. I borrowed your shovel to dig it out, but the shovel got stuck too. I think the pickaxe is what I need to fix it. It's been like weeks or months. It's so... Hey, look. Just remember to bring it back. Definitely an old school pickaxe. Got a cactus. Use it. Continue. Here it goes. Hey, that might come in handy. For what? Cool something down later. You'll find out. Fine. Giant block of ice takes up the whole corner and glares at you unkindly at you. Sit. Over your shoulder. To the ice, leaving the tiniest notch. Chuckles. Only as much strength needed. is your model. With a measured swing, you raise the pick over your head and drop it on the ice block. A thin crack appears along the edge of the large chunk, and ice falls to the floor with a crash. Not bad. Pick it up. Looks like that is everything. Not sufficient. No, I know. Alright, so now we got the infirmary. Infirmary compartment is not receiving the required amount of energy. Okay, so I wonder if that dude that needs to cool down, we could steal his faith. Yeah, give him some ice. Pour the ice in the capsule. It sizzles and quickly starts melting. Temperature slowly starts to fall, and as soon as it reaches normal range, you open the capsule. Man's eyes are still closed, but at least you saved him from suffocating in that heat. Should we leave him like this? Yeah, let him get a little fresh air. Take the flask. Remove the flask, glowing liquid, and put it into your pocket, making sure the lid is tight first. Okay. Dead man lies motionless in the capsule. The flask of faith next to the capsule is completely empty. Looks like the crew started to lose faith in their mission. After so many years of fruitless wandering, I'm not surprised. Alright, let's move on. Wait, what's he holding? You open the capsule and steam escapes. You can see that the dead man's hands are grasping to a tape reel. You should listen to see what's on there. Old man inside the capsule. His whole body is shaking in his hand grasping his chest of his suit as though he's trying to rip it apart. It's afraid it's flashing the panel. Heart failure, stabilizer, injection required. I don't have a syringe. Probably get in the infirmary for that. Elderly woman, she's dead. Okay. Well, let's get in the infirmary. We'll save this guy's life. We might be able to take his faith. Study the figures. Energy usage statistics. Looks like the navigator requires almost 70% of total energy. Him needing so much is forcing them to fly slower than they had originally planned. Guess he's just that important. Infirmary is not receiving the required amount of energy. No access. Can I shut these others off? Oh. How do we listen? Is there a tape reel? Is there a way to listen to that thing? I can't put any more faith in here. What do I do with the reel? Oh, is this B? It is. I don't have D, so I can't do anything with that. Go back up. story's meh. If it hits the flats of the face, settles deep in the cannon, the panel starts flashing. Almost immediately, blue-green symbols from the pattern then fly apart, forming several rectangular buttons. What now? Try touching the word that seems how they look in the book. Touch the message and say a prayer. 3 greenish-blue rectangles are lit up on the weapon control. Status check. Choose the second option. The green goes black for a moment. Chart appears on it. This cannon uses more than 20% of all the ship's energy. That's why we're going to turn it off. What's that number mean? The weapon's firepower. If it's to be believed, this weapon can destroy planets. Shiver runs through your body. You should turn it off quickly. We need the energy. Deactivate. Choose the third option. See a huge mesh of the covers. Prayer required. Alright, go ahead. What should I say? Look for something about the weapon or energy. Oh, God. I don't remember. The sacrifice is if I can't do it, cut off my hand. Spirit? Try to dodge it, you still hit your body, you seize up in pain. Be able to take too much more of this. Correct. Well, son of a gun. It's one I didn't think it was. All right. See, it wasn't that hard. Here's the last access card. Container on the shelf attracts your attention. Just me, or does it seem like there's something valuable in there? Check the text. It'll have 10 minutes. Self. It's a multi-tool. Need a lockpick or something. Let me see. You examine the multi-tool looking for something that will help you, but accidentally hit something that causes the red laser beam to shoot out from it. Whoa. Blinking, you see the lock on the container has melted open. How'd you do that? The heck did I push? You try to examine the multi-tool from all sides, but you can't find anything that looks like a laser. Fine. Where does this take me? Oh, the other side. Oh, here we go. Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to play it. Damn it. Jammed. Nothing work right on this station. Directive to playback. Insert faith. Okay. Why is it always faith? Really should understand now. All the equipment here runs on it. I don't have faith. Bye. Are we able to get into infirmary now, maybe? Once we shut this down? Maybe? Infirmary. Yeah. So we gotta save the dude, I'm pretty sure, and take his. Yeah, I know. I hope it tells me. Oh yeah, this looks great. Locked, labeled medicine. Multi-tool. Find a long probe on the multi-tool that you might be able to use as a lockpick. As soon as you insert it, the lock clicks. Opens on its own. Okay, so we got the med kit. That's probably for the guy having a heart attack. Stand in front of a huge shelving unit control panel. Okay. The first thing you notice is 3 blue numbers in the middle of the screen. First. Beep. Outside, made up of neat square departments with different types of bottles in each one. Pick the closest one, fashion paper tag dandelion leaf. Folk medicine in space age. It's empty. Okay. Check another one. Second one. Beep. Kiddo woke up. All right. In the middle of the shelf, you see a gilded box with an ornate inscription. Relics of the Great Martyr Rimar. Melted audio reel lying next to it. Might be able to repair that one. Examine the reel. Something written on here, but it's hard to... Sacred Tooth. That's what the Navigator was talking about to get to the top floor. We need to restore this and listen to it as soon as we can. Let's open the box. No way, I don't think it's a good idea to touch the sacred relics on a ship where there's crazy head shooters and lasers. Yeah, probably right. Third one. Beep! Syringes. Actually, this is what we need. Stabilizer. I don't know how to inject people. You're lucky, I'm a doctor. But actually, I guess you're not that lucky, since I don't have hands. Also, remember there was something about yourself. Yeah. Anyway, I feel more confident if we did some kind of spray gel. Looks like you have to learn a new skill today. Fantastic. Carefully lift up one of the caps, take the syringe, cool in your skin, and fits comfortably in your hand. Let's go back to the old man. Then we're going down and fix that reel, too. Use the syringe. You have the syringe and you're ready to save the old man. Check them quickly. I've never done this before. I don't think a needle could pierce the capsule glass. There's a catheter there on the left under the panel. Just stick the needle in there and push it into the medicine. Shiver of relief runs through your body as the medicine disappears into the capsule. The old man's condition starts improving before your eyes. Wait. Cross your arms over your chest and wait. The old man's convulsions gradually stop and his breathing evens out and his fingers stop tearing at his clothes. You saved his life. Yep, now can we take his flask and move on? Alright. We did it. So let's go back down. We'll fix the reel. Let's go down. Damaged. Compartment opens. See a screen? Okay, so we should have it fixed. Let's see if we can get into here. Access granted. Elegant chest stands in the middle of the room. Looks as though the whole cell has been built around it. A red light starts glowing on the device. Another one, exactly identical, lights up on the chest. Bring the multitude close to the chest and opens on its own. How convenient. A med kit. What do we do with these med kits? That's just a way of heal. Oh my god, that's full of heals. Worried about what's coming up. They're giving me all this. Go up. The armory, right? I think that's how we get back there. Armory. Yeah. Put faith in there. Okay. Insert it. Spirit? Oh, wrong one. Incorrect. Spirit. What I wanted is... Alright. A voice. Looks like we can use this machine to listen to the audio reels recorded by members of the crew. There might be useful information on them. Just an ordinary audio player. Was there anything like that in your book? No. Though considering we were where we are now, nothing could surprise me. Insert the restored reel. You're an old man's weak voice coming from crackling speaker. O worthy, I pray to you. It is not your strength I desire. Alright. Write the words on a piece of paper held against your knee. But the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above themselves. The voice cuts out, and you hear the sound of the elevator opening and the navigator's voice from far off. This is a sacred truth the navigator was talking about. Well, if it is, then we won't have to work here in 5 years. Alright, let's get to the elevator. I think we'll be allowed to, up to the sword now, too. Alright, I want to look at these other ones. Number 1. Hear an old woman's voice coming from the crackling speaker. I remember reading the article criticizing the mission, even before we set off. I want to record the author's thoughts before I forget. He wrote about the sword, which is blasphemous, called a hunk of metal stuck in a stone. Led to the idea of dividing us into worthy and unworthy. Gradually, people who understood that their chance of being found unworthy were extremely high found ways to avoid the test, coming up with crazier and crazier excuses to keep from being stigmatized as unworthy. This hunk of metal, which is allegedly got stuck between the shifting stone slabs, had the general acceleration of the development of interplanetary travel, which eventually led to our departure. However, sometimes even I begin to wonder. Recording cuts out. All right, number 2. Warning, the material you're about to listen to is recorded on Earth. Consider it to be against our faith and our mission. You hear a middle-aged man's voice coming from the... Get out of there. From a crackling speaker. In my attempts to analyze the influence of faith on technology, in light of recent events, I came upon an interesting detail. After all, behind the technology stand the Lent machine, which has proven 2% error rate. It means there's a 2% chance that the base algorithm that every machine, every computer is built on, capable of making a mistake or failing. The uncertainty and unpredictability that this fact imposes a seemingly faithful and reliable machines creates space for superstition. What if I pray and mistake doesn't happen? What if I perform a ritual and I cross my fingers and the mistake doesn't happen? What do you think? Okay. So we got to go to the navigator.